we're live, and we're streaming, and we're live, and we're streaming, and we're live. Let me pull up my stream so I can make sure we sound good and look at the chat. That's me, that's me. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then... I don't know. I'll ignore that thing that I just saw. Well, maybe I should, double check that real quick. Oh wait, let's send you to the starting screen. Okay. Oh yes, let me put on the music because we're setting up. Hello, I'm Draven. This. Okay. I should be live right now, so pull up my live, post about the fact that we're live. You know, just setting stuff up. How's my internet? Dropped a few frames. Yikes. That's good. We're in the setup phase right now, so. Oh, is this gonna be one of them bad days? It's because it's near the end of the month and not on the reset or something. Well, hopefully that fixes itself. I'm going to be setting up shit. There's our thumbnail. And the usual stuff. There we are. The thumbnail should change. That's good. Oh. We still live? We good? We working? some time. Give it a sec. Are we working? Are we working? Okay. Sounds good. Just hopefully the lag will go away. Okay. Okay. Sorry, I'm having a bit more issues setting up today than normal. Just give me a moment. That's why I haven't posted about it yet. Okay. How's the internet? Is it better? Eh. Not having a great internet day today, I guess. That sucks. That's fine. I mean, I record these anyway, so... And plus it's undercards. While they get good views from a view sense, it's, not for a bit. Okay. Let's post about this on Blue Sky and Twitter. My friend is helping me make the thumbnail better, so hopefully the thumbnail will be even cooler looking when I upload this as a video later. But for now, I'm going to use this version of the thumbnail. Really, it's just to upscale Flowery and Seth. This will not be in the video. Okay. Looks like the internet's fixed itself. Okay. Here we go. I just gotta get in the video energy. I gotta get ready. Okay. First off, let's pause the music, and then we go here of the smaller updates. So, I mean, I really should have done a video for when Gerson came out, but I wasn't really feeling like it at the time. So, here we are. We're here for so I'm gonna be backlogging a little bit. We've got a lot to talk about because I got to talk about Gerson too. I forget what the smaller monsters were that were added. There were a few. There were a lot of little changes. Um, that I can't quite remember, but that's no big deal. Really, we'll just talk about Gerson real quick. The rest of the stuff was minor, like, so not really super important to talk about. But let me go. Oh, thank you. It's very nice. Right when I start recording. Okay, let's yeah, let's go to decks. So, one of the first new things was Mouse Hand. They recently made it more expensive, but they also boosted its stats, it looks like, because it used to be a 3/3/3. Um, Now it's a 4/4/4, which it just summons a copy of a monster that with a base cost of 2 or less, and some of the best dust monsters are 2 gold or less. So this is a pretty good thing to just add into a dust deck when you want to boost up a certain dust you want to trigger more times. Um, for smaller stuff, so I put it in here with like Monster Kid. And Lancer's Bike Bed is also a good card to duplicate, so works well with those. And then Violetta was new, recently added. Yeah, a blue rose to your hand. They this month they made it a haste card now. That's all they changed. But basically it does the exact same thing it did before. You have a full board and you play a Violetta, you get a 2 cost blue flower, blue rose now, basically. And then Gerson, they made Gerson cheaper too. We'll get to Flowery in a moment. I did craft all the cards, so you didn't have to watch me craft them all. But we've got Hammer of Justice. He is a dodge 6/5, 11 cost monster that gives an ally monster +3/+3 and haste, and enchants its slots with its slot with Gerson's hammer, which means it gets to attack twice a turn, and when it dies, it comes back with the exact same stats it currently had. So it's like really freaking crazy OP with Undyne, casual Undyne. Another thing that really pairs well with that. Um, I would say it's not great with most other things. Hammer of Justice is kind of just um it's a decent card. I don't think it's something you can really super build around unless you're just trying to get a casual Undyne win. Uh, but I mean, I guess you could also get a decent win using Hammer of Justice with no Snoring Monsters was completely changed. Only casual Undyne has that one overkill ability now. So really, it's not that great. But I mean, the fact that it will bring back the monster when it dies, is a fine thing it does. Just pretty okay. Um, but let's get to what we're all really here for. The flowers. I'll get to Mew Mew Magic and R Omega when those are, uh, more pertinent, but let's just go down the list. Aqua. Okay, my thoughts on Aqua. If you've drawn 3 cards this turn, all of them are need effects, which I don't care for a lot. You know, I've always been a person who dislikes the need effects, but these need effects specifically synergize with themselves. Um, a lot of them with the like each of these synergizes with the soul that they are from, except for like orange. Orange is kind of it's good, but like playing I mean it's okay. I think this is actually a good thing. It is the only one that like doesn't trigger off of its own deck that much. Orange can work in any deck basically. Because you just need to have enough monsters on your board or something. I will say I am a little sad that it's probably very unwise to make a deck with all the flowers in them because they don't all work well together. They need other things to trigger their stuff. Aqua's the only one that could probably fit in any deck because if you're running dreams, you draw a dream, then you use a dream, and then you've drawn 3 cards because you drew dream and then you use that to draw another 2 cards. Um, so Aqua works in any deck as long as you have the dream relic. Just always useful. Uh, Orange works basically any other one, but you have to have a full board. Basically, you have to have a what is essentially a full board to get the most use out of orange. Um, Green, green could be decently useful in like other decks if you're using a lot of mizzles and stuff to heal in a deck that isn't green or isn't kindness. But otherwise, this one is kind of really hard because you have to put a lot of resources into it because healing your allies for 12 or more HP is not easy. It's definitely not very easy. Seth, really, really good card for anybody running a Perseverance deck. I mean, it easily sweeps with that. Otherwise, Seth is eh. There aren't a lot of negative effects. I mean, I guess you could silence monsters. That's a negative effect, and a few other things. But you'd have to build quite into this. It's only 3, so it's not like a lot you need to put into it, but it's just kind of not that great. Um, not that great as in it's not that great of a synergy with um, other the flowers, which is kind of what I'm talking about. But as a creature that as is, Seth is really good. Um, in other decks, less good and really hard to get to use. Similar thing with yellow. You killed 2 monsters without attacking. You're gonna be having to run a lot of spells, and not only spells that kill things. I mean, it's only 2, so it's a pretty low bar of entry, but you just can't do anything till you've attacked already. Mostly just really good in yellow decks, but other decks you could get some use out of. Blue could work in basically any deck as long as you have the money for it, but blue specifically synergizes really good with integrity because of integrity has the one like 8 gold spell, and you want to have your board space is empty to use blue. Blue and yellow synergize kind of together, but you want a completely empty board with blue, so kind of not really as well. You would want to play yellow on the same turn, and then somehow, eh, no, that would cost way too much. Yellow and blue don't synergize like at all, really. They kind of do, like maybe you could use them together, but for board wiping and such. Uh, okay, that's all the flowers, but then there's flowery. Um, like all the main flowers. Uh, Obviously you can't use pink and flowery in the same deck because of the fact that they're both DTs. Uh, but flowery obtain the power of friendship after this attacks and kills a monster. He's pretty good. He's pretty decent. You need to kind of build around. I would say the best way to get use out of this. Aqua is a freebie. Just have Dream in your deck. You can trigger an Aqua in any deck. So I would say Flowery probably works best in yellow, blue, or even like a green deck. Even a purple deck actually would be really good with Flowery because of the fact that Seth is the hardest one to get to trigger as is. Um, You'd get a lot of aquas off of his power of friendship triggering because like it's the easiest one to get. Flowery power. Yeah, because this is what his thing is. Once you get his quest, which you need to basically just trigger um 6 need monsters, which um which you mostly want to be doing this with. Hmm. You know what? I've not checked other need monsters. This might be a thing where I have to research the other need monsters. Because, like, sure, he's going to give you R Omega, so you're going to be triggering some of the other flowers' need effects too. And you could just have no other need monsters and just try to run off of triggering all the other flowers.